Hi, welcome back. In this video, we're going to start working on the program for implementation. So I went ahead and created my project. I took this code off of the Canvas. So this is the template code for program 4. Now my recommendation to you is to keep this open in Notepad, and then because you get all of these warnings, which I'm going to show you again. You get all of these warnings every time that a function must return, has a return type other than void. Those functions give a warning that the function must return a value. So my recommendation, since we're only going to do one function at a time, is to delete all of the function definitions from down here. So I removed all of the function definitions except for the greeting function, since that's the first one, but I keep this text file here, so when I get to my next function, I will copy and paste that function over, and that way I'm also doing the one function at a time process. So I'm also going to remove the prototypes as well, because I really want to just focus on doing one function at a time. And if I remove that, it's much nicer to look at the code and say, okay, the first thing we're going to do is the greeting function. So let's build this again, make sure it works as expected. It should just print, have a great day. So now the code is a little more manageable. I have my greeting function prototype, I have my main function here, and I have my greeting function definition. So I'm going to take a look again at the step-by-step instructions, and it's time to do the greeting function. See, so you can just follow these step-by-step instructions. The first function to do is the greeting function. So I'm going to printf. This is the function definition. Welcome to the food purchasing app. And your greeting should be better than that, but I'm not going to have you sit here and watch me type. So that's all I'm going to do for this. And now it's time to do the function call and test that it's working as expected. So I just go here into my main function. And now I'm going to test and make sure that it calls the greeting function. All right, I have something here. Oh, I forgot my \n. All right, try again. So it now calls the greeting function. So the flow starts here. It begins here in the main, well, here's my prototype. Then it begins here in the main function. It declares these variables. It gets to this greeting function right here. It jumps out of the main function and into the greeting function, does whatever instructions are in the greeting function, and then jumps back here to the main. Now the next step is to display the balance. So if I check my thing, I make sure that my greeting function is working as expected, and now I display the balance. So to display the balance, I'm just going to do a printf. The balance is percent. If you want to do the $, you can put the $sign here, then %.2f, and that would be the balance in main. So now I've made another change, so I want to build it, make sure it's working as expected. And so it does the greeting function and displays the balance. Now if I check my step-by-step instructions, it's time to do the display food selections function. All right, so now I'm going to go here to my code template, get the display food selections function prototype, add that to my code here at the top. This function is going to display the food choices and the prices, declare, ask, and get the item number, and return. No, it's going to return the item number. Ooh, I gotta fix that too. Return the item number. All right, so I need to fix that. So I will definitely fix that here. And return the It's good that I do this sometimes because then I see things that are wrong. All right, so I need to also fix it on my function definition. Oh, it's correct on the definition. It just was not correct on the prototype. Alrighty, so let's display the food selections here. So I'm going to put my function definition down here. So now it's time to implement this one. So here's where I'm going to declare the item. Then here I'm going to printf. So here's where you would do number one, I don't know, cheeseburger. Now if you want to, you can do tabbing. That's \T. So that would tab over, you know, and say my cheeseburger is $2, for example. All right. Then you could do number two. So you're going to have 7 items. I'm just going to do 2, but you will have 7 items. So number 2, we would do drink. And medium drink would be also $2, $3. My cheeseburger is cheaper than my drink. All right, so you're going to display the items, and then you're going to read in the item number. So you could call this item number or whatever, but it's this right here is its own block of code. So this item right here is a local variable to this function. So you're going to return it. It is of type integer, so it's going to match the return type. And then here in your function definition, you have the item number. So this is the item number is the local variable. See how it says local variable in main? So you're going to say the item number, and then you're going to call the function, display food selections function. This is the function call. So when it hits this function call right here, it's going to call this function. It's going to jump out of here, out of the main, do all of the work in this little subprogram or function. Then it's going to return the number. That number that gets returned, it's going to ask the user to enter it. It's going to return that number. That number is going to get returned and get assigned here to item number. So then you want to print it because you want to make sure it's working as expected. So you'll add a printf. The number selected was %D item number. So now you want to make sure that this is working as expected. So you're going to build it and test it. All right, so look at that. I forgot to put a new line here, so that looks very ugly. So let's fix that. So I have to go here to my function and put a new line here. And I probably want to put one here too. All right, let's try it again. All right, so the balance is $20, a cheeseburger is $2, and a medium drink is $3. I just also wanted to show you, if I change this to drink, they may not tab up as expected. See how the drink only tabs this much and and the cheeseburger is over here. So I could try adding another tab here. Let's see if this is going to line them up better. Right, so you can try different things with your tabbing to see and format your output so it looks the way that you like. So I did wanted to just demonstrate that for you. I also forgot to tell the user, select your item number, right? I'm displaying these item numbers, but the user doesn't know what to do. So I need to add a printf that tells the user to select which item they want, right? So here, enter item number. This way the user knows what to do. So we'll try again. All right, so now they enter 4. The number selected was 4. And fix that. So you notice this process, I keep testing and trying and fixing things because if I don't like the way it looks, but right now, you guys should fix yours and have 7 items and everything. I just want to help you get started. All right, so that's working. So if I go here to my steps, I will see that I have selected that and printed the item number, and it's working as expected. So now it's time to do the set price function. All right, so let's take our set price function. Let's take our function prototype here, set price, and add that to our code up here at the top. And then we will get the function definition off of here. Now in this example, I have given you guys a switch to do it, which you are welcome to use switch. Actually, I'm going to put this here. So to do this, so what this function is going to do is it's going to make its own copy of the item number. So this is a local copy of the item number. And then it's going to go through and it's going to compare the item number against if it's a 1 or a 2 all the way up to 7. I'm only going to do 1 and 2. And it's going to compare it, and then it's going to set the price. So if you're going to have this variable price, and the price is the variable that's going to be returned from the function. So in a switch, the way the switch works is you have this keyword switch, and you put the item number here. And if it's a 1, you're comparing the item number. This is the variable that's getting compared. Then you're telling the user that they selected the combo box and it's $11.39 and the price is $11.39. I'm aware that my menu options are different, so I will you selected cheeseburger and the price is $2. So it's going to set the price to $2. And then you put break. The reason you would put break is because you want to, you don't want, the item number can only be one number. So if it's a 1, you don't want to have to test if it's a 2 or any other case. So then we can do case 2. Case 2, you selected drink, and the price is $3. And then you're going to add the other cases. Default, there's no item with that price. We set the price to 0, and then we return the price. So this is our function definition for our set price function. Of course, yours is going to be longer because you need to put all 7 items. And now we need to call this function. So to call this function, the name of the function is set price. This is our function. We're going to pass it the item number that was returned from the display food selections function. And then it's going to return the price. And we are going to assign that to the price. And then, of course, to make sure it's working as expected, we are going to print the price. Price is all right, so now let's build this and make sure it's working as expected. All right, I enter my item number 2. The price was $3 and it's working as expected. I'm going to try again and enter number 7, which is, or number 9, and the price is 0. So that is working as expected. All right, so I'm going to have you guys go ahead and do the quantity function. I'm not going to do that in the video. I'm going to end this video now, and then I'm going to, and then when we come back, so on your own, I want you to do the add quantity to order function. And then after, I will do the next video, which I will do the checkout.